Oh. I've caught drinking a crystal water. Magic powers.
I feel very aligned.
Which one is that? Happiness? Or is that power? Or Dido? Thank you. Dido.
Yeah.
Knew it. I want to thank you, giving me the best water of my life. Sorry, Dido, if you're watching. I actually butchered that impression. Like my haircut today. What's going on with my hair? I have no idea, but good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. And also, carrying on from yesterday's hot chocolate, which I didn't finish it, and to be honest, it's not looking as nice the next morning. It wasn't the best, was it? They weren't great at all, no. We lied to the camera and said they were nice. They weren't that nice. I blame the person that made them, personally. But welcome back to another vlog where we are heading on out to go and get some lunch. It's actually not morning, it's lunchtime. I've been editing yesterday's vlog. Age-old conundrum of when you get into a rhythm of vlogging, you spend your morning, especially if I'm trying to get like good early nights and stuff and not look at a screen before bed. My only option is to edit the next morning, but then your morning's taken up by editing. It's the age-old conundrum. It's the vlogger's nightmare. These are some local spuds. They do look like they're going a bit green, but I'll cook these up. These are local potatoes from my mum's allotment. And I've got to tell you, she knows how to do taters. It's looking like I don't. My potato plants, I mean, they've grown massively. They've not flowered yet though, so I thought, look, I'll dig them up once they've flowered, but I just don't think they're going to flower. But I reckon there's still potatoes in there. So maybe at some point today, or maybe when I get back from my little trip today, I'll get in there and see how many spuds I got. We're loving a drink in today's vlog. What was that? Was that soup?
No.
Oh, I thought you just did...
I was thinking of having some soup, but...
Diane's off today to go back to on her tour life. Why did I just do that? I don't know. So I'm going to be home alone again, but I'm kind of not at the same time because I am going to head off down to Wiltshire to go and see my father and to give you, hopefully, an update on the boat situation, because there has been progress, which I am hoping I can share with you in today's vlog. Before that, it looks like we're loading this big suitcase into the car.
No, feel it. I can do it with one hand.
I mean...
Much lighter.
You're stronger than me, because I struggle with that. I think I just pulled a muscle in my spine.
Oh no, it's like chilly.
What have you done? What?
Put it on inside out.
I couldn't tell.
I was like, why does that look so weird?
That's like a Wallace and Gromit shirt.
Love it.
That reminds me of Wallace and Gromit when he gets dressed in the morning. They put his like sleeves on first and his collar, and then they chuck the jersey over the top.
Yeah.
So it's not like a full shirt underneath.
No.
It's a fake shirt.
It's a fake shirt.
That's like a Wallace. That's a proper Wallace and Gromit jumper.
Got this from Boot Sale.
Is it from an old sort of northern bloke?
No.
Who likes cheese?
No.
With his dog? No, okay, fair enough. Right, we're heading out, back in the whippage, to go into our local village to try and source some lunch, and then take Diane to the station. We've got our lunch, the ladies have sorted us right out, thank you very much.
It smells so good.
It does, it looks and smells delicious.
Joe was stressing because
We've got 9 minutes.
got like 9 minutes to get to the station. I've got to pick up my tickets as well.
Yeah, it's when you've got to put in a collection code.
Oh, I hate doing that.
And when you've got to put in a collection code on a machine that just has no like touch recognition either, it's
also,
rubbish.
Especially if there's like a queue of people there.
There will be, and it'll all be, not to generalise, but it will be very slow people.
Yes.
As well. So good luck. And there she goes. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. You've had Dido and James Blunt within the space of 10 minutes. Lucky you. And a wham bam, thank you ma'am. That is the healthiest looking sausage roll bundle I've ever had. Sausage roll, chutney and tomato salad. Yes, lovely. A lot of you would not have seen this if you don't follow me on the old Instagram, but it is a box of books that I got from a car boot sale. Growing up, I was and still am, a big Terry Pratchett fan. Although when I was younger, I just couldn't really understand, I was so confused by what I was reading, but I loved the artwork on the cover, and I I tried my best to follow the stories, but I think when I was younger, I found them quite hard to follow and to understand the different fantasy lore and all that kind of stuff. But now as I'm older, I've started getting back into it again. And I really, really do enjoy them. And I found all these books. There's 40-something books here. Look, they're basically every single one with the covers that I remember as well from when I was younger, like this sort of style. 41 or 42 books. And I think I bought it for £30. And I was like, that's an absolute steal. Happy days. We always need more books for the bookshelves anyway. Especially ones that I will eventually get my way through and read. Like, this is obviously somebody's collection that they've collected over a long period of time. So much so, in fact, that actually in one of these books, I opened it up and I found an old school photograph. I say old school, like a Kodak style photograph of whoever the previous collector was meeting Sir Terry Pratchett. And the book was signed by Terry Pratchett. So there's even a signed book in there. But unfortunately, when I got them back, they smelt a bit. Like, I don't know what the smell is. It's not like a cigarette-y smell. Maybe it's just like the sort of smell if they've been left in a box, like in a damp room for a long time. They haven't got that like nice booky smell, which is what I love. Even with secondhand books, they still have that lovely like old booky smell. But these don't have that, unfortunately. I think maybe because they were left somewhere where they've just sort of deteriorated a bit over time. It's quite intense. Gave them a good wipe down. I looked online for things of how to get smell out of books. There's these little sheets here, which are like fabric sheets that you put with like your dry cleaning or whatever. And I've tucked those in between the sheets. They say if you leave those in there for 2 weeks, it will completely eradicate the smell. And I've also got 2 little dishes of baking soda, which is also supposed to extract any bad smells out of things. I mean, ideally, I'm supposed to also take all the oxygen out of this box, which is pretty much impossible. But I'm going to leave it as long as I possibly can and then hope for the best. I did have one little quick sniff a few days ago to see how it was getting on, and it wasn't great. It's still not quite getting the smell out. So I think maybe they're destined just to be great books, but slightly smelly books. If you are watching this and your job is a book restorer, and you know your job is to quite physically get rid of the smell from books and bring it back to that sort of nice old booky smell, let me know, because I'll get in touch. I'll send these off to you. Oh my goodness, he's done it. He's uploaded a vlog, and it's way longer than the last one was, so hopefully it makes up for it. But the vlog is up. Oh, I'm so back. I am so back in business, baby. But now I don't know what to do as part of the vlog, because I was going to drive down to my father's house this evening, but I've just come out of a meeting that was in my diary for an hour later than I thought it would be. So I'm on different time zone right now. I need to have dinner. It's currently 6:30. I need food. By the time I had food, it would be like at least 7:30. So then if I drove to my dad's, I wouldn't get in till like 11 midnight, and I need my sleep. So instead, I'm going to drive down tomorrow morning and still get there at a decent time, so it shouldn't make much of a difference. But what to do now with the rest of my day, I don't really know. Well, tote my puree. Is that what it's called? Topiary? I don't know. I've just cut this bush in the shape of, I'm going to say a brain. Brain or a NFL helmet, I don't know yet. But I'm at my dad's. I've not even been inside. And already I've been handed a pair of shears and told to cut this bush. And next up, I know what I'm going to have to do. Cut this lawn as well, mow this lawn. I was down here last week and I didn't mow the lawn because I saw a load of bees that were like getting pollen from all these bits down here. And I thought I'll give them one more week of being able to gather pollen. But now it is time to mow this lawn. I've never been so excited to mow a lawn in my life. It's very satisfying. It's like jet washing. Before I do mowing, I'm also doing a bit more is it topiary? Or is that, I'm thinking of potpourri. Topiological, well, I don't know what it is. But I'm cutting this hedge, and there's a ladybird. I've never seen so many ladybirds in one spot. We've got one there, one on my leg. We've got one here that survived the choplet. Unfortunately, though, I do need to cut that bit because it's really bugging me. Get it? Bug. Just watch that footage back. Does everyone else have like a lawnmower walk when they cut the lawn? Or is it just me? I walk like I've shat my pants. I can assure you it. No, I definitely haven't. Uh-oh, no. Not the lawn master. It conked out. Oh, no, it hasn't. Yep, I've been demoted to extension cord holder. Oh, he's back in the driver's seat. I am the captain now. Oh, look at that. You can even see the lines. Look. In October, I mentioned in a vlog that myself and my dad have a plan of finding a canal boat to renovate, do up, and go exploring on. I have a slight update on that because we've got this, which, believe it or not, apparently is an anchor. So this is a clue or an answer to where we're at with the boat. We have acquired a boat. It's done, it's paid for, but Dad told me we need an anchor, which is slightly concerning because I didn't think you needed an anchor for canal cruising, but apparently to get it from where we bought the boat from to where we need to get it to renovate it, we have to go on the river, not just canals. And if the tide's high and everyone's holding on, no, if the tide's high or the tide's going fast, then you need an anchor to secure the boat. I'm genuinely worried that we're going to never get it from where it needs to go to where it has to go to. But we've got our anchor. We've also got somewhere, Dad bought this. Where is it? This, which is not big enough. Probably not big enough, no. It's not a nipple tassel. It is a magnet, which, whoa! Oh my God, that's never coming off. Ah! Oh, I've cut my knuckle open. Ow. Bake Off 2.0. For all the haters out there that still give me shit for fainting on Bake Off because I cut my finger and thought I sliced it open, look, I just want to prove a point. It's not always. It was just that one particular day. It was an early start, okay? It was an early start. I was running on fumes. I hadn't eaten yet, and I thought it went for my nail bed, and that's why it made me all queasy. I'm fine with cuts, normally. Look, I've got another one on my thumb there. Fine, all right? Leave me alone. Right, how are we going to get this magnet off, Dad? See?
Maybe it is big enough.
It was clever. Oh, shit. Right, Father and myself, we are going to head out to go to the shops to get some food for dinner tonight and also breakfast tomorrow. Then I think we're going to go for a little walk down a place near where I grew up and where my dad lives, to go walk on the river. I actually used to live, believe it or not, in a house like down here. We arrived at a place called Ray Bridge, and this is the Ray Bridge. Weak bridge, more like. It's always been a weak bridge, but I never remember it being this weak looking. Look, this whole wall has fallen away. Oh my goodness. How did that happen? If I can find the footage, I'll put vlog footage in of the last time I was here in a vlog. It all looks so small. Like, this wall used to be up to like my shoulders, and now if I leant over, I'll go straight. Actually, I'm not even going to do it because this wall is probably very, very weak. But we used to take like sticks or things like this, and we chuck them in the other side. We play poo sticks. So you take your stick, you all chuck them in at the same time, and you race to the other side, avoiding getting hit by a car, and you wait for it to come to the other end, which it didn't. Must have got stuck. Unless it's a troll under the bridge. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, that's put a stop to our fun. Footpath closed. I was going to go down this way because I want to show you a specific beach that I used to go to as a kid, Laycock Beach. What's happened here then? This used to be the river that me and Dad fished on. Actually, we can probably still get to the river down the other side, can't we? We'll do that instead. And this river was known for having big specimen barbel in it. We used to catch some absolute whoppers. But apparently, I was speaking to some friends at a wedding recently, and there's no barbel left in here anymore. They've all been eaten or they've been driven out by otters. So now, apparently this river is absolutely full of otters. Oh, found a swan. This is so sad. Like Dad said, Ray Bridge is falling down. I don't know how this has happened. This bridge gets flooded all the time. So maybe the flood water over the years has just damaged it, or maybe a car's driven into it, or a lorry or something. Oh my God, what is going on here? What the hell has happened here? This is the footpath I used to walk back from school. This used to be where I'd play the cowpats black game. And I'd walk over and jump on the cowpats and see if they were gooey or dry. I need to get my new school shoes ruined. Oh, I wonder what they're building here. It must be they can't be putting houses in here, surely. But we shall investigate. Maybe it's some sort of archaeological dig, a big jacuzzi, something there with like a steps going down. I want to say it's an archaeological dig. That would be very exciting, but I've got a feeling that it's not. Because look, it's here, and it's also the other side of the river as well. Alien crash site? What's the telltale signs of an otter? What noise do otters make? We'll go with that. Cowpat game. 100% dry that one. You'll go dry or wet. I'm going dry. Yeah, safe. People that watched my vlogs with Zoe when we came back to see our old village where we grew up will remember the bomb shelter underneath this tree. Used to be the best place to hang out as a kid, although we were always too scared to go down there. But I'm looking for a specific tree of where the fishing spot was, where I caught the biggest barbel. After watching 28 years later, this kind of thing gives me the creeps a little bit. There's definitely an alpha hidden in there somewhere with this big old schlong poking through the window. A pillbox. Pillbox, sorry, not bomb shelter. What, when you were my age, not now, but when you were a kid, did you used to play in there as well? I assume it was, what did you use it for? As a den? Or for smoke, probably for smoking.
Someone smoke your face.
Yeah, it probably was. Oh, who's left a giant turd outside? Come on. That's massive.
Wet or dry?
Yeah, wet or dry. I'm not going to even risk that one. Here was a local water slide, if you were brave enough. And down there is where I wanted to take you, which is Laycock Beach, but it's all closed off. Still no sign of an otter or a kingfisher. There's a good chance that that tree probably isn't there anymore. It might have fallen down. It might be that one, actually. Split in half. Excuse me, you two. I'm looking for a specific tree. I think it's got to be this tree here. Unless the bank's moved, but... Ah. This could be it. This looks familiar. Look, that's where you'd land it, wouldn't it? Would it be one of... It's got to be that tree there. I don't know if that's going to work, but I've just got my dad to take a picture of me in the exact same spot I was where I caught that fish when I was younger. We've definitely found the right spot. It's got to be the same tree. It's got slightly wider and older looking, which it would do. But this is definitely the spot. I remember being able to get down this bank here to land that fish. Don't fall in, don't fall in. What a spot it is too. Beautiful part of the river. But I can guarantee you, unfortunately, there probably isn't any barbel in here anymore. This driftwood would actually go quite nice in our house. I might take that. Is that against the law? Nice bit of driftwood. It's such a shame, look. Obviously trees falling down and it's all just clogged with rubbish and bits of crap in there. They need to get someone to come out and clear all this. There you go, another bit of nature for you. We think they might be house martins, not the band, but the actual animal, and they're swooping into the river to eat something. Look at them. Boom. Splashing into the river, look. How cool is that? Never seen that before, ever. I reckon they're eating bugs. Insects. See, you see something new every time when you go on a walk. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. But I've actually spotted 2 fish, which we think are chub. Oh, there you go, down there. Look. Dad was just saying that this area here is where, when he was a kid, he used to catch eels. Eels. Did you used to eat them as well? I feel like your generation would have loved an eel back in the day. What's for dinner, Mum? Eels again. But here we go. Here's another beach. Laycock Beach V2. Oh, and it's got that old Laycock Beach, slightly eggy, pooey smell to it, which I don't mind. I also remember once coming fishing with my dad along this side of the river, and I moved a stone, and underneath it was a human poo. Obviously someone done a poo on the riverbank, because there's no toilets, and just thought, oh no, I'll shit under a rock, that'd be fine. And lo and behold, I always seem to manage to be able to find, if there's a poo in my vicinity, I will find it by accident most of the time. And that's exactly what happened. And the smell of it is a really old one, but nonetheless, it still stank and scarred me for a long time. I don't think there's probably any eels in here now, though, if these otters are still kicking about. There's some bits of the river that are just so nice, and there's some bits that just need unblocking and just sorting out. Look at these damselflies. Oh my God, there's so many of them, all in these reeds. Whoa, look. It's something from a book. Right, I've lost Dad. Dad? Oh, you're there. I don't know how to get back up without losing my trusty stick. Can't believe this. What are we in? June. June? And there's probably about 40,000 conkers on this tree. Are these conkers? It's a conker tree. That is mental. Or a horse chestnut. That is mental. I ain't seen that in all my life. Global warming, that is. Bloody global warming. But alas, no. I keep wanting to say beavers. They're not beavers, are they? Otters. No otters spotted. No kingfisher. But I have got a piece of driftwood that I am going to take home with me. If you saw this in a shop in London, this would be 100 quid, I reckon. If you grew up in Laycock, then you're allowed to take driftwood with you. It's just a rule. That's the Laycock rule they have here. Shut up, Joe. Whenever I come back here and walk through these fields, like I used to when I was a kid, I instantly feel like I'm back home. Smells, all sorts. The flies buzzing around your head. You literally have about 20 flies buzzing around you, following you. Like a Beano character, someone's come out of a dumpster. Just following him the whole way. Have you shut your pants? If I stop, do I have any around me? No. No, it's just my dad. It's like a cloud of flies just buzzing around your head. The joys of having a big car means you've got to park really close to the bloody edge. I could just climb over the passenger side, but that'd be too easy. Ow! Something in my ear hole. Something in my ear hole. Back from our walk, and I'm just trying to edit now the picture of me holding an imaginary fish, trying to AI a barbel into my hand so I can do a photo comparison in this vlog. And this is what it's come up with so far, which is not quite what I was expecting. So close. I might have to actually try ChatGPT instead, because I feel like Adobe Firefly just will not let me hold one big fish. Well, ChatGPT seems to have gone with a different approach to my request. I mean, that's not me. The fish is bang on. That's perfect. This is exactly how I want the fish to look. But I want it to be my face. What the hell is that? It's been a bit of time later. I'm still having a battle with ChatGPT, just any different AI platforms I can to try and edit this picture. Look, he's done it again. I was like, that's still not right. I said, look, incorrect. Use this photo, and the only thing I want you to do is put a large barbel fish in my hands. Do not change my face or anything else in the photo. What does it do? It does that. Who is this? Who is it? Why does it look really familiar? Like, I know someone that looks like that. And I started getting quite aggy. Incorrect. Why did you change my face/body when I specifically instructed you not to change anything except editing a fish into my hands? It said, you're absolutely right, and I appreciate you calling it out. What you asked for was a simple image edit. Keen to I'll just like basically said, look, okay, I've understood where I'm going wrong now. I will change it. Instead of using AI image edit, I'll do, instead of using like AI image generation, I'll use AI image editing to approach it. Okay, great. That's not me. I don't know who that is. It's creeping me out. I just put incorrect. You changed my face again. To which she replied, you're right again, and I completely hear your frustration. You can't hear my frustration because I've typed it out. Let me process this now using the proper editing so nothing else changes. One moment while I apply the correct method. Yeah, you didn't. And now I look like this. Which once again, I feel like I know this guy. And the fish looks even weirder now. So in the end, I just sent a picture of me again and said, once again, you have failed to keep the original face. I have attached the original photograph. Use image editing tool and do not use AI image generation tool. And just edit a realistic barbel fish into my hands. Do not change my face or anything else in the photograph. And then it basically says it's done it, but after all that, I can't even see what it's done. I don't have the software or something, I don't know. AI didn't win. I actually just, do you know what? In the end, I just took the fish from the original photograph and just photoshopped it awfully. I'm not great with Photoshop. I can do some bits, but I'm not like a Photoshop wizard. In the end, I just did it myself, and it was easy. I should have just done that from the very beginning, but in the end, this is what we got. There's the original, and there is the new version. But as you can see, it's the same tree. It's just grown a lot more now. And obviously the cameras are different focal lengths or whatever, or different lenses and stuff. But it's the exact same spot. All these years apart. Young Joe, old Joe. Young tree, old tree. Anyway, that is what I've spent my whole evening doing. Was it worth it? Probably not. Not for me anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And with that, I'm going to end today's vlog. If you enjoyed the vlog, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And I will see you again very, very soon with another vlog. Cheerio.